The opening matches in the HBL PSL Season 10 have seen contrasting fortunes for today's two teams. Lahore Qalandars opened their campaign against the reigning champions Islamabad United. Unfortunately for the Qalandars, the holders showed no sign of letting their crown slip.
Just trying to hit it so hard, he's not even looking at it.
Yesterday, the Quetta Gladiators took on Peshawar Zalmi, a superb batting performance.
Brilliant, absolutely nailed it over cover.
Oh, that's darn clever. That is absolutely amazing.
Was followed by an equally impressive display with the ball as they cruised to victory.
He got it! Second grab! And he loves it! Oh, beautifully held. What a catch! Let the wicketkeeper take it, everybody. Let him. It's all over! Mohammed Amir, the man.
So will Quetta maintain their unbeaten start, or can Qalandars break their duck? Welcome back to Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. We're here for match number 4 of this HBL PSL 10, and it's Quetta Gladiators, and they are up against Shaheen Shah Afridi's men, Lahore Qalandars. Welcome back on pitch side. Quetta Gladiators starting off their HBL PSL campaign on a winning note yesterday. What a performance it was from them. They definitely are looking good. It's still early on in the tournament, but they've got a good team, and they are up against Lahore Qalandars, who lost their first game. Can Shaheen Shah Afridi inspire his young boys to win and register those 2 points in the HBL PSL? Let's find out from our panel of experts. I've got with me Ramiz Raja and Dominic Koch. Ramiz, important game for Lahore Qalandars because they don't want to make losing a habit. We've seen that they've done that in the past in the HBL PSL. They lost their first game, but they need some source of inspiration from maybe the captain himself, Shaheen Shah Afridi.
I think bowling has got to rise to the occasion. They've got the goods. Batting looked just a little bit lackluster. It was just a very bad game for them because they were beaten quite comprehensively. So what they need to do is to make sure that the reaction or the positive reaction starts from the bowling department, because that is where they have their strength. Batting will have to come to grips. This is a good batting surface, by the way, so half their worries should be over. This is a night game, so get the ball to maybe move a little bit if they decide to bowl first, or if they're forced to bowl first. I think there is some advantage to be bowling first.
And quickly on the other side, the Gladiators, same as. Just keep going hard at the top and then defend. That's all you want to do. Finn Allen, go for it in the power play and bowl like they did, they win the game.
Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic. Quick look at the points table then to see where teams stand at this point of time. Quetta Gladiators winning their first encounter, and then Islamabad United also gaining those 2 points. They've won their game. Karachi Kings, what a fabulous performance it was by them. Much needed win for them to start off on a winning note, and Qalandars and Zalmi yet to get off the mark. The top 4 teams, remember, will be the ones that will qualify for the playoffs. All right, so it's Pindi. We've seen that it's a venue where batting is something which is preferred by all the players that we've seen so far. Just a great track to be batting on. So let's find out how it will be playing today. But that totally depends on who wins the toss. We're ready with the toss. It's over to the two captains.
We've got a debutant with us out here for the toss, a first PSL match for the match referee Nadeem Ashad. Lovely to have you with us. And the two captains, Saad Shakil and Shaheen Shah Afridi, are here. Who's got the coin? There we go, let's go.
Tail. Tails is the call. Head.
Oh, it's hidden away under the board.
Head it is.
The sponsors always have the final say. You won it?
Yeah.
And?
Looking to bowl first.
Everybody wants to bowl first here. What's the reason?
That's the old trend always going on in Pakistan. That's what to continue.
Hugely satisfactory performance to start the tournament from you.
Yeah, we are happy with that. Like you need that sort of momentum in starting the tournament. I'm really looking forward to this game and to continue that momentum.
Did you have fun batting Finn Allen at the top there? He's a power boy, isn't he?
Yeah, I really enjoyed with him. He got so much power in it.
Yeah, and your spinners really did it for you. You've got a good set of matchups, I think, to play on this ground too.
Yeah, we got our strength is our spinners, so we're looking forward to it. We got some couple of mystery spinners, and Akil Hussain is playing today as well. So we got good strength in our spin department.
And I must ask you, if I may, about your mentor, being with Viv Richards in the dressing room. That must be an extraordinary experience.
Yeah, it's always like it's great to have him every time. It's been 10 years now. He's been part of us, and it's great to have us.
Okay, lovely. We wish you well.
Thanks
today, bowling first. Would you have liked to have bowled first, Shaheen, if you could?
Actually, if we win the toss, I will also go for bowling first.
Yeah, there's no doubt there's a little bit of life with the new ball. And I felt perhaps you didn't get it quite right with your length. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's true. Pindi wicket always demand on hard length. And what I feel it'll be good batting wicket. I think it's good toss to lose. I feel batting in high score. So maybe 200 will score and then see.
Yeah, your batsmen didn't do it for you the other night. They've got to perform. That's the truth of it.
Just a first game, and I believe our batsmen are a strong batting unit, and we will score.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, bowling and captaining. You've obviously had some success doing it. Are you comfortable with both roles?
Easy one.
Easy. Okay. Good. Listen, we wish you well tonight. It's very important you get back on the horse, so to speak, with a win.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Okay. So the news out here is the toss has been won by Saud Shakeel. They're going to bowl first.
Well, that definitely seems to be the option for all captains who are playing in Rawalpindi. Up first, we've got Lahore Qalandars. They will be batting first. Koki, it's so important for Fakhar Zaman to be firing today.
Absolutely. I think that is their plan, for Fakhar to bat all the way through. He's just give himself a little bit of time. That's important. And then it gives a little bit more for Shafiq, who played very well, by the way. I thought he was excellent the other day. And Daryl Mitchell, with his performances in New Zealand, for New Zealand here, he is the key for them to get a big total with Billings and Raza. The news is that they've dropped David Visa and they brought in the leg spinner from Bangladesh, Rishad, so that is good on this surface.
Absolutely, because when you look at the other side, they've got plenty of spin options. Talking about Quetta Gladiators, they've also added another spinner.
Yeah, and they've gone for a specialist left armer, Akil Hussain, and he's an excellent choice because he's a fighter, he bats well, he bowls splendidly well, he's a good fielder. And nothing wrong with the combination. I mean, they could have easily gone with the original 11, but they made the change. They've looked rock solid, Quetta Gladiators. It was a flawless performance in all the departments. Saud Shakeel, the captain, has got a good head on his shoulders. You know, he understands the game. He played extremely well. And so they've got Finn Allen. I mean, the cupboard is absolutely full as far as big hitting is concerned.
Absolutely, and you know, you've seen that there's been a change in the leadership when it comes to Quetta Gladiators. Sarfraz Ahmed was leading the side for so many years. All of a sudden, now you've got a new young captain in the form of Saud Shakeel. I mean, how important a role do you think that is going to be playing in this HBL PSL?
You see, it is good for his own well-being, because you see, he's a smart cricketer, he's an excellent test match player, he plays spin so well, and so now he's leading the team. It's an international dugout, he's leading himself, he's trying to perform at that #1 post, and he's looked extremely impressive. And I like him because, you know, he keeps a low profile, he doesn't flaunt his talent a great deal. And what is good about him is that he's kept them going together in that first game. Obviously, Sarfraz will be there to help him, but I think Saud Shakeel is an excellent choice as a skipper.
All right, these two teams have met quite a few times before in the HBL PSL 10 as well. Let's have a quick look at where they stand in head-to-head. When you look at both these sides, Lahore versus Quetta Gladiators, it's pretty neck-to-neck overall. They've played 18 matches against each other, and Lahore and Quetta have basically tied because they've both won 9 games each, whereas in the last few games, the last 10 games that we've got, Lahore has had the better of Quetta, and that's also a reflection of how Qalandars has improved in the last few years, whereas as opposed to when they started early on in the HBL PSL. That was head-to-head for you. All right, then you heard it from the toss. what is happening at the toss. You heard it from Lahore Qalandars as well as Quetta Gladiators. Quetta Gladiators have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. No surprises there. We'll be taking a short breather. Be back just in a bit with the pitch report and much more. Don't go anywhere. Back in Pindi Cricket Stadium, it's a beautiful evening. The weather has been rather pleasant in the last few days, which is pretty good for April. That's what we've seen. It's been slightly windy with a beautiful breeze blowing across. So Pindi is always one of the grounds that we all look forward to. Quetta Gladiators, as we heard, has won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. Why have they elected to bowl first? Definitely got a lot to do with those conditions. We are ready with the pitch report. It's over to Lisa Stalekar and Bazid Khan.
Third game here at Rawalpindi, second night game. The pitch has played interestingly, although the dimensions, nothing to work with there because it's all the same, so no real area to defend. But what do you do here? Night game, the first night game, we saw a team dominate by bowling first. The day game, well, it went the other way. Now we're back to a night game, so I can't decipher much. So we'll go to Lisa, who'll give us a better idea.
Thanks, Bazid. I mean, it's an interesting deck. The all-rounder in me likes it. Maybe the batting all-rounder, not the bowling all-rounder, because there's not a lot in it for the bowlers. So I think it's a very hard pitch, flat. I would expect, we know that the average score is around 187. But if I'm a bowler, probably the only area is maybe, you know, at a good length, maybe back of a length here, there's some cracks. So I want to see whether, and I know the sun has gone down, but I want to see if there's any kind of inconsistent bounce from that. That might be the only thing that saves the bowlers. Otherwise, it is going to be a batting frenzy.
So the only thing is into the pitch and maybe slow ones also into the surface?
Yeah, I think so. I think you've just got to be able to change it up. You cannot deliver the same type of delivery time and time again.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like a very good wicket to bat on. Runs and more runs, but as a bowler, you have to think on your feet.
Yeah, great wicket to bat on overall, but Quetta Gladiators are heavily relying on their spinners to get them wickets. We've seen that they've got plenty of variety in that bowling attack, Koki, if you look at the kind of options that they have, and that's what helped them in that previous game as well. But just talking about Abrar Ahmed, you know, he's had success in international cricket. He's evolved as a bowler, and then he's got somebody like Usman Tariq on the other end. Both of them did really well for Quetta in the previous game.
Both very similar, but both very different in a way, because obviously Abrar is a little bit more of a rhythm bowler, gets through the crease, whereas obviously Usman Tariq is more of a shoulder bowler. So you see with Abrar that he does actually bowl consistently the lines and the lengths, he keeps it tight, whereas when you look at Usman Tariq, because he's got that real, you say, he holds in the crease line, so he actually holds and holds, and you can see the difference, whereas Abrar is over the top. So it comes from a different angle where obviously Tariq is wide, so you see the difference there. So he actually gets a little bit more curve on the ball as well. So he's creating an angle because he's a little bit, I don't want to get my arm too far out because you won't see it. So he bowls more from here, whereas Abrar is over the top. And as a batter, that's how I would go straight to you, Ramiz. What are the challenges when somebody does come from wide of the crease?
So one is a propeller, the other is a submarine. So he undercuts himself, which is a strange angle. It's a weird angle because the ball doesn't bounce. And you want a bit of bounce ready to hit a 4 or a 6 in T20 terms, so he's perfect. That's why I like him, Tariq, because, you know, there's nothing on the ball itself, and he stops. He absolutely pauses, and then he bowls with a weird angle. And it must be difficult. And so you've got to get used to his style of bowling. Whereas Abrar, obviously, you know, there's a bit of mystery, but you've got to play him as a top spinner, as someone who brings the ball back into the stumps rather than one who really tweaks it a mile.
And to be able to tackle these spinners, you need to be perhaps technically correct as a batter. And we've got Lahore has an option in the form of Abdullah Shafiq. Remember, he was somebody who was really struggling, couldn't get the runs, but that last innings of his, Rameez, would have given him a lot of confidence.
I always feel that he's got so much of potential, but then he plays in, you know, there's a different kind of Abdullah Shafiq when he enters the international arena, because he gets stuck. You know, he freezes at times, and he moves that front foot in patches. So his front foot comes in, and then the bat, and then the body comes into action. Rather than moving into that shot in one go, he breaks it down in 2 or 3 pieces, which absolutely doesn't help him. So he's got to be more flowing, more confident, and if he plays like that, he'll be a champion.
All right, let's find out then from our experts what they have to say. The final say, who's going to be winning today? It's time for the expert predictions. All right, Koki, who's winning then?
My heart wants to keep going, obviously Lahore, but I'm going to go Gladiators.
Yeah, I think Gladiators.
Gladiators
Again.
as well.
Again. Yeah.
All right, Gladiators, you heard it from both the experts. They're backing Quetta Gladiators just because of the balance of the squad. They've spoken about that. So that was the expert predictions for you. All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for your thoughts and your time. A bit of breeze now as well.
Yes.
It was rather still, but the last few days have been absolutely wonderful in Rawalpindi. The crowd is building up here slowly, and because we've seen that Pindi has been generally fantastic for crowds. The flag is at the point where it should be really. And then you've got this amazing energy in this Pindi crowd that we all love. That's one of the things that we all talk about. Pindi has always been great in terms of their support for HBL PSL. We're going to take a short break. When we do come back, we'll bring you all the live pictures. So don't go anywhere.